This video is made possible by the following cuties. You can check out the gear they provide for me in the description below. Hey guys, Jimmy here, and welcome back to R-Factor 2 for another video. Now the reason I'm in RF2 today is for a couple of reasons. First of all, because some people seem to have this weird notion that I dislike this sim enough to not play it and actively want it to fail. Not really sure where that came from. I guess if you don't make a video about something, you don't like it, maybe? I don't know. And secondly, because something very, very cool was released for RF2 about a week ago, which was this, a laser scanned version of the Monaco circuit. Of course it's not called Monaco in game, it's called Circuit d'Azur because licensing reasons, but it is just Monaco. And I had to give it a go. Monaco for me is one of my favourite street circuits. I know some people disagree with that because it makes a boring race, and frankly I agree, but to drive in a hot lap scenario, Monaco is just fantastic, and I really want to give it a go in a car that I think is going to take full advantage of that. And that car, of course, is the McLaren MP4/13, otherwise known as the 1997 McLaren F1 car, which took this man, Mika Häkkinen, to his first World Championship. Now the reason why I picked this car to drive is because 1, V10 obviously, and 2, because it has those groove tyres on, which make this thing very tricky to drive. The groove tyres were introduced to try and slow the cars down, and it did exactly that. As a result, they became very, very skatey, very, very fun on power, and yeah, around this kind of track where control is everything, it just makes a good combination, trust me on that one. Also, this car is 21 years old now. That makes me feel exceptionally old myself, which is not great, but oh well. And given that on this new PC I can finally run RF2 in VR without many frame drops, we're going to be doing just that, driving at Monaco in VR in this McLaren. It's really cool, trust me. I've done some practice, and the sense of speed and the walls flying towards you either side, it's a sim racer's dream, so hopefully that'll be conveyed somewhat in the video. I always forget somehow just how cool it is to be in an F1 car in VR. It is pretty damn amazing. Anyway, clutch is in on the back of the wheel, starting nicely above the car in front, let one clutch out, and then second clutch out, nice start, away we go. 8 laps of Monaco in the Mika Häkkinen's championship winning McLaren, and down to Sandoval for the first time, and of course we have the customary Monaco T1 traffic jam. Let's make up some places, thank you very much AI. Now up the hill we can unleash the V10 Mercedes engine behind us. What a noise that makes around here. Massenet. Cars, of course, very slow for here in the first lap. There goes the casino. Now downhill. Just trying to find a little bit of space around here. Going to try and sneak up the inside here. With a car to the left, just glance at the mirror, make sure I'm clear. I am. And now down to the hairpin for the first time. Bit of a hectic first part of a lap. That's Monaco for you. You can overtake into the hairpin if you're feeling very brave, but I'd rather not do that right now. Tyres and brakes are still very cold at this point, so got to be careful with traction. That's exactly what I mean there. Wheel spinning in second gear. Through the tunnel, 280 kilometers an hour before hammering the brakes down towards the chicane for the first time here. Tyres and brakes, as I say, very cold, so we can't yeet just yet. They'll be yeeting later on. Now coming up to back. Third gear through here in the first lap. Lots of understeer it seems at the moment, even though I've got a lot of front wing on compared to the rear. Now through the slow section here, trying to touch the curbs too much. Jimmy, you're on groove tyres and they're cold. Stop with the hammering. Now coming up to Anthony No's corner. That's one lap completed. What a rush it is to drive around here. I love Monaco, I really do, as a track to drive. I know a lot of people don't, but I adore how it's risk versus reward around here. You make one mistake, that's your race over. I know I'm racing without damage in this particular race, but in real kind of sim and league race of the course, and in real life, that's part of the allure of this circuit, I think, and the glamour, of course. I'm going to try to send it up the inside here. Not quite close enough, I didn't quite have a traction to get that done. Let's try the hairpin there, just sneakily. Oh, I'm going to Eddie Irvine him. I just put him into the wall, sorry mate. Even with a fast steering rack, you can't quite crank on enough lock there. So easy on the throttle and second gear there. You can see the progression on my throttle pedal as well. This is so cool. It's just great to get to do this with this version, this quality of circuit, this quality of car, and in VR that is actually a lot better than last time I tried it. A lot better. Hopefully it's good for you guys too. Just a little lift through there. Can get a bit scary trying to get on the throttle through there. Even though you have downforce in this car, there's nowhere near as much downforce as a modern F1 car. Nowhere near. And these tyres are a lot thinner, and with the grooves in them, basically, this thing is a weapon in a straight line. Absolute bullet. 220 mile an hour in this car, easy. But it don't corner too well. But that's the appeal. Of course, it still corners well, but in context of F1 cars, I mean. So through here, just right up to the back of the guy in front, carrying much more speed through there. Oh, there you go, absolutely nailed the throttle there, just about kept the back end in check, and up another place we go. Monaco maybe not the best place to host a race, but still, I love those do or die opportunities around here. It's like, right, I'm doing this, if you don't let me go, we're both crashing. Give him a nice sniff of the guy's gearbox. That's how we do it. Oh, I went for another gear there, but you got 6. Gear is so short around here to try and take advantage of that, of the power band right at the top. Really is a very, very peaky car, an F1 car. That goes without saying, especially these old V10s. Torque figure compared to horsepower was pretty abysmal. But no one cares about torque. It's all about keeping those revs high in this car. Oh, you see just how feisty it is in lower gears. Right, what can I do here, if anything? You get so entranced driving around here. This version of Monaco is brilliant, it really is. I had the pleasure, of course, of coming here in November with Gran Turismo, and whilst it wasn't sunny, this feels pretty damn how it was, you know. It's pretty good. I actually had the pleasure of walking down here in my spare time as well. Hotel looks almost identical to how it does in real life. Guys at 307 have done a great job of this circuit, they really have. I just hope to see some people race it, you know. Monaco is one of those tracks that no one wants to race in any leagues. I want to see it raced. The sense of speed from the tunnel with the bumps is just mind-blowing. You're just hanging on to the wheel, you really are. Watch out for that big old sausage curb on the exit there. Can I get a bit inside the back here? Oh, I thought about it. The AI gave me absolutely zero room though. It doesn't have to, of course. That curb on the inside there is really quite high, so coming through there and touching the curb is scary. Come on, Jimmy. Softer on the prow on the way exit there. You can be softer. Trying a different line. The AI keep clipping the wall there. They're really right. I'm surprised any of them have any suspension left. My words didn't work there. Stuck in a bit of a traffic jam here. That's the Monaco way. What can we do? Where am I stronger? It's going to have to be coming out of Casino, I think, unless I'm really fast into Massenet, which is difficult because only really one line there. All the grip is right on the inside. You go on the outside, it's dusty. Car don't work as well. A bit far behind, but we're going to send it anyway. There you go, and it feels like such an effort to do that. It's not like an easy pass. It feels like I have to really get on the power well, make sure the car doesn't wheel spin, make sure I'm on the right line and I'm through. That's the beauty of this, it really is. Wouldn't mind getting 10 to this group so I can have a couple of laps on my own. There you go, nice exit coming in the tunnel. We've got a draft as well. Just locked onto the back of the guy in front. Just can't quite get on the brakes late enough to do anything there. Can't quite do it. How about coming down to the back again? No, the wheel spin. You can sense the kind of frustration of driving one of these cars behind someone is you just don't quite have the grip on those rear tyres to get the mad traction out the corner that you kind of need to overtake someone at Monaco. But again, that's part of the fun. That's why I love this circuit and I love this car. Oh, that was nearly in the wall. The only question as to the effort I'm putting in here. Hopefully that answers it. Oh, contact the guy in front. Bit too enthusiastic there. Gotta get through. Need to get closer. I'm gonna try my favourite spot coming out of Casino again. Again, I can really carry the speed and I guess I'm running more downforce than these guys. Oh, easy. That was easy that time. He's fighting it though. I'm gonna just completely block him off there. Take the wide exit and make sure he has no way to come back at me. Very good. Very good, 397. Very good. This is absolutely awesome fun, this. I love this. This car as well. I can't... Oh, this is so cool going. I can't get over how cool the tunnel is in this car. The reverberation, and then you're just hammering the brakes, hoping it will slow down. There's a proper sense of speed there. That's better. Got a front wing alongside him. Oh, the send! The absolute send. I didn't think it was going to stop then. That's how you send it at Monaco. Hey, I'm too happy about that. I can see him buzzing around my mirrors now. Oh, made a mistake there. I'm gonna have him. Cheers, mate. Can run him off the course. That's my corner. Got a bit of air now. See if we can catch this guy in front. Bit wide at Sandovo. We can really throw it into Massey now. First time we're going through without anyone in our way. Easy on the exit here. Already on the back of the cars in front. Oh, a little bit quick in there. You saw the front right wheel there just locked for a second, just snagged the brake. Oh, this is a rush driving this around here. It really is. Go and try this, guys. Especially if you've got VR, it just makes it fantastic. Here we go. Just machine gunning up through the gears. Hammering the brake. And again, we're where we were before. Now the AI is slow here. Taking advantage. Look at that. 2 for 2. Thank you very much, sir. Send it. Ball spinning in 4th gear over the curb. That's what I'm chatting about. This car inspires confidence after a while, but it does bite you. As you can see, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Got to be coming near the end of the race now. One more lap. Can we gain any more places? Bear in mind we started P22 on the grid, right at the back. We're not going to get into old school points, I don't think, but we can just see how close we can get. Go, go, go! Sneaking in. Send it! Absolutely sent. Make it! Just about made it! This last lap sending, I'm into it, man. Burning the tyres coming into the tunnel. Here we go. Sideways out of there, slow me down a bit. No room there, Jimmy. Trying the spooky moves now. We can get this guy away quick, I think. We're not quick. Oh, there it is. What a blast that was. That was amazing fun. I have no idea where I finished, and frankly, I could not care less. That is, firstly, one of the best combinations that I've driven in sim racing in recent history. How cool is it that we can drive a laser-scanned version of Monaco in a F1 car that's been made with data given by McLaren themselves in virtual reality, where you feel like you can reach out and touch the dials on the wheel. This is what we dreamed about in sim racing a few years ago, and now here it is a reality, and it's fucking amazing. I love this, I really do. Guys, it's a bit expensive for Monaco DLC. I think it's like £8 for this track, but if you don't mind spending that, and you're fortunate enough like I am to have a VR headset, go and drive this. It is absolutely fantastic. My credits to the guys at Studio 397. You don't get enough sometimes. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm probably going to go drive this some more, I think, but not on camera. If you enjoyed this video, because my word, I enjoyed making it, then feel free to hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, or have any suggestions you want to see in the comments, feel free to let me know. And of course, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon, because that way we're made aware of future streams and future fun videos like this. As always, I've got to say a massive, massive thank you to my patrons and to the channel members and sponsors. Thank you for allowing me to do stuff like this and have it be a job. How cool is that? I've not quite got over that yet. Take care. Have an awesome day. Let's try and do some donuts, shall we, to finish it off. Remember your clutch on your wheel, Jimmy. Clutch on the wheel. The worst donuts in history. Anyway, take care. Have an awesome day. See you next time.